What's up, guys? Funky Popeye here. Yeah, I know, We Don't Snipe is still alive. Alright, I've got a lot of explaining to do for what happened, because I know it's like, okay, I better have an excuse, which I do. So, the reason, I'm pretty sure we haven't uploaded for, a week, and we haven't uploaded much this week, but we have makeup days, since our schedule is Monday, Cursor or Ryan, not Tuesday, Wednesdays, Johnny or Puma, and Fridays, me or, me, and what's it called? The podcasts is Sunday, and Jay occasionally uploads on Sunday, which is Ryan's stepbrother. If you watch his commentary, he doesn't upload often. He's just like a guest type of thing. Those blank days, like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we can upload on those for like a makeup. That's what we do. So Johnny won't be uploading because last week he couldn't. His iPod was retarded, and it's sort of a really ghetto way to record. You will be getting tons of content from him soon, done by him and only him, hopefully. In like the middle of March, around I think the 10th or 12th, around there, because his birthday is in the 6th. So on the 6th, you can comment on our channel, happy birthday, Puma. What happened one week was, we all had finals I had finals, because I have block scheduling. Ryan had midterms. So we really didn't have time to upload between homeschool, midterms, and casually gaming and trying to get games. We all didn't have enough time to get a game. This Monday, what happened was, well, we recorded a podcast. Let me backtrack a little bit. We got a podcast, and what happened was it got messed up because we were just rambling on about stuff you guys wouldn't know anything about, our personal lives. So it sort of just became we're just pretty much talking, and I was like, this isn't really good enough. So I scrapped it. But this week, Ryan forgot to upload, honest mistake, and he's going to be And the other week he uploaded on Tuesday. That's because the processing time on YouTube is horrendous. But now he's going to upload. You'll get his videos on Monday, probably in the morning, because he might upload Sunday nights, or he's probably going to upload early in the morning on Monday. So you will have his videos Monday. Definitely. Johnny, he went to North Carolina, so I'll be doing his stuff for him. Well, not his content, but when he comes back, I'll record it for him. And hopefully, you will see this by tomorrow if my mic doesn't break and if all this stuff doesn't, break. My computer, my internet doesn't die again. And another reason I haven't been uploading in a while, specifically me, my internet, oh my god, it was so terrible because I use a little... I've got this huge gaming computer, it's, epic, and I would, make love to it if it was an actual person. I don't care what, male or female. But, I've got a little Belkin thing I'd plug in the back to connect to the internet. Excuse me. And it would let me connect to my internet. But that, I don't know if it was that thing or my Wi-Fi, period. It was crap. It was terrible. Everyone's like, dude, get a better internet or just leave the Skype call because you're constantly messaging us to, I'll invite you back. It was god-awful terrible. I'd play, TF2. I've just been wanting to play PC, and I can't play any PC because I keep getting lagged out of games and stuff. My Xbox's Wi-Fi is a little better, and then I was like, I can't take it anymore. If there's one thing I hate more than anything in the world ever, it's bad internet. It's really bad internet. So, what I'm holding in my hand right now, if you hear this, I got a 100-foot Cat 5 enhanced network Ethernet cable, black, 100-foot, new, and it's got the little barcode on there. If you're gonna upload and do crap, and if you want to do what I'm doing and what We Don't Snipe is doing, before you get a PVR, before you download fraps, before you start making a freaking schedule, which will never stick because it usually doesn't, and because we're teenagers and we're bad at that kind of thing and being punctual. But whatever, get an Ethernet cable. These things it's reliable now, but I was like, okay, my mom had fine internet on her laptop. My brother had fine internet on his Xbox, his PS3 and his computer. So it was just me. So my mom's like, okay, I really don't feel like doing all this because you're complaining. She bought it. That started working, and we called Comcast tons of times. Before we bought the Ethernet cables, the guy comes over and he's like, okay, I wired it differently now, and now your Belkin thing should pick it up more because I sent a stronger signal. So for a day or two, it'd be good, but then it fluctuates. My internet does that. It fluctuates. So, for like, I'll go to Google right now. It'll be like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Then like 10 seconds later, it'd be like death, and it'll like just no internet. The little thing in the top of Mozilla would be spinning, and it wouldn't load. And then I'd constantly go over to my router, unplug it, plug it back in. But now we've got another problem because now we have to put the Ethernet cables through the walls because I was like, I'm tired of this shitty internet. Oh, but here's what happened today. I just got this gameplay. First game of Team Fortress 2 I played. I joined a fresh server and stuff, and it was awesome. I don't remember, but I think I went 3-3 before I was recording, so you can forget that. Or I think that might have been a different game. I don't even know, but I get an awesome score in this one. But before I was playing, I was going for a game, and then I was like, oh, the Comcast guy's here. I don't know why my mom told him to come, because my internet's fine now with the hardwiring. And then since my mom's like, oh, since you're hardwiring, it seems like the Wi-Fi's a bit faster for us. I was like, well, I'm not really doing anything big. She's like, yeah, whatever. I was like, okay. So the Comcast guy comes in, and he starts saying, okay, we're going to get rid of this modem. We're going to use a new router and a new modem. Because the Comcast modem they gave me is an all-in-one. It's a modem and a router in one. And I didn't like that too much because it seemed kind of like too good to be true. And it was pretty bad in my opinion. So the Comcast guy is like, okay, he just starts unplugging everything. And I was like, oh, damn it. We really don't need to do this. He plugs up a new modem and a router. The router's not working. My computer can't pick it up. No one's computer can pick it up. I hardwire it. It's not working. So then he gets our old Cisco router. We had a Cisco router we dug up from like my mom's like office, like her storage area where all her books are and stuff. So we hooked that up, and for the longest time we're like, okay, what's the password for this old one? Do you guys remember it? He's asking us. We're like, we don't know. Then we reset it, and then for some reason it has the normal. It gives off the normal connection, like it says like my last name, which I really don't feel like giving out. And then it says guest. So it's got the real connection and guest. He's like, you guys should just run off guest because that's working, but the main connection isn't. That he was about to leave, like, okay, you guys can just run off guest. I'm like, no, that's bullshit. Fix this. And he fixes it, and what's the password? Everything's set up. It's just like we need to find the password. So we're digging through everything. We remembered our old password. That wasn't working either. So then we look at the Cisco came with the software, so we're going through it, and it's giving us all these like different numbers and stuff. So we enter one of them, and it works. And this is the fastest internet I've had since August. And if you're watching this, Tim, the Comcast guy, thank you so much. This is the best internet I've had since June, since I moved here to my new house. Alright, I'm not too good at transitioning, so now I'm going to talk about the game. Oh, the game. I just lost the game. But, Team Fortress 2, I'm playing as the Scout. I'm using the Scattergun, the Luger Morph, which is just a reskin of the default pistol, and the Boston Basher. A while ago, I made a commentary about the Scout, but my mic was, like, so close to my face or something was wrong with Audacity. So, like, if you've ever played Xbox with, like, a kid and their mic is in their face, it sounds retarded, and it's, like, that's just gross. And I uploaded it without watching it or re-listening to it, and it was god-awful. So, excuse me, I burped, I don't know if you heard it, but, Scout is very hard class to play, and you have to play all the Team Fortress 2 classes in their own way. The Scout, most of the time, you might not have the craziest kill-death ratio, but your job is to just dish out as much damage as you can, and areas you can, but while doing that, you have to stay on your feet, jumping around, moving, and you've got to pick your battles. You see me, like, in this video, you sort of see me, like, as the video goes along, you see me make smarter and smarter decisions, because as I said, I haven't played TF2 in, like, the longest time, because my internet's been, like, diarrhea. So, like, in my opinion, only go after pyros when you know you can get 2 solid shots off on them, point blank. Besides that, get out of the way. And for some game types, I really recommend the pistol. People don't use it, they usually swap it out for a drink, but the pistol comes in handy so much. You can, like, pick off people from, like, a far range, and while you're putting shots into them, to start running away. then you flank them. And since you're a scout and you're fast, they're like trying to shoot you while you're in the air. And God, you can be a spy's worst enemy as a scout. You see me just follow a spy a couple times in this, but basic building block strategies for the scout is stay on your feet, pick your battles, always use a scattergun. It's the most basic solid weapon, because with the Force of Nature, like my friends when they started playing TF2 like a couple months ago, they're like, the Force of Nature is the best gun because, oh my god, it's strong, it's a bit stronger, and you can shoot faster. But it's really dependent on those two shots. The scattergun, you can kill people, but it doesn't have, like, the Force of Nature is kind of a gimmicky weapon. The scattergun, it's like, okay, we're here, and it's basic, it's to the ground. It's the building block, pretty much, like, it's all you need. You don't need anything extra with it. Like, I rather keep the scattergun as basic as it is and have all, all the way, like, how the Force of Nature, like, edits and changes its stats and all, because it really relies on those two shots. It has a pretty good reload time, but I wouldn't recommend it, because scattergun, you've got a good amount of ammo, reload's pretty good, and in my opinion, I like the damage on it a lot. What's that other one called? The pistol type of thing. It's like in the Milkman set. I think it's the Milkman. It's in the Milkman set, or it's called the Milkman. It's the shortstop. Shortstop, yeah. That's good and for long range if you're playing like King of the Hill, but I wouldn't recommend it for much else. Scattergun's really what you should stick to. The soda popper, don't even get me started on that. You rely on those crits so much, it's not even funny. Because I was using it, I'm like, I'm going to pretend like those crits don't even exist. I'm just going to ignore them completely. And if I did that, like, I would be running around and the crits would pop. I'd be like, shh. But, like, most of the time I'd run and I would, like, get the crits. I'd pull out my pistol. When I'd see a group, I'd spray and spray and spray. Get out of there. But, like, it's so much easier because it's one less thing to care about, really. If you're playing as the scout and you just use the scattergun, you don't have to track the crit, you don't have to worry about the ammo. Just bam, here's your gun, 6 bullets, use them to kill. That's it. There's none of those stat changes. I stopped using a Tommy slot for that reason, because the what's it called? The basic minigun is so much better. I love the firing speed on the regular minigun. Just shoots out so fast, and sounded like fapping there, didn't it? Alright, that's kind of funny. And this is a big thing in Team Fortress 2 in general. Communication's really good. I talk to my team even though none of them have mics, but they're still, like, even if people don't have mics, they can still hear you, so they still follow what you say. And don't be like, a lot of people don't talk because they're like, oh, I don't want people to hear my voice. Like, 2 of my friends who left We Don't Snipe in the beginning because they didn't like their voices. But I mean, like, it's all about it's just teamwork, and the PC community is awesome, and they don't care about, like, who you are, so communication's really key in this game. You always call out spies and stuff. That's a given. I don't even know why I'm saying that. But what really helps at the end of the way we win this is at the end of the video, I tell my team, I'm like, we really should, as a joke, I was like, we should all just go heavy, and then the guy's like, oh, well, I'm medic right now, and you should just go heavy, because they're on their last push. And the end of this video is so awesome. I've really got to tell you, it's so cool. I'm not going to spoil it, though. But it's a pretty basic maneuver. So, yeah, scout, really just always stay on your feet. Scattergun's good. For your bat, the bat by itself is good, or holy mackerel, whatever. But if you're good with the bat, I'd suggest using the Boston Basher. I really don't use my bat too much. I try to hit a guy with it, but I just hit a wall because a teammate picks him off, because we're all just ganging up on him. He was a sniper. So I would suggest using the Boston Basher because I don't rely on my bat too much. There are those scouts who just run around, spam bat, and hit the medic button, or E, just to piss people off because they're trolling around. But I would... the scout load I'm using is Vanilla Scout. And for someone who hasn't played TF2 in a while, I got a pretty good score. And if you see what I said earlier, your main goal is to dish out damage and only fight battles. You're 100% positive you're gonna win. I don't do that too much because I'm not used to playing scout since I haven't played in a while, as I've been saying. But you see me get out of places a lot. And sentries, there's really not much you can do against them as a scout unless you swap out for bonk, which I don't really like doing too much because then I just get behind enemy lines and they're all there anyway. So, and oh god, this is why I love playing scout. If you get like a good rushing route or route or whatever you want to call it to keep going around, get like a kill or two every time you go around it, it's good. It's really good because the way like the teams are set up, like this is like forget the name of this map. Let me check. You know what? I don't feel like checking, but there's in the center area where the the middle is. If you go up the stairs and around while there's a gunfight going, if your team has the push on them and they're falling back, just keep running around there and shoot as many people as you can and get out before they start putting damage on you. Then come back down, get the health pack, keep going around. Which leads me to another point. If you're below 80 health, I like to look for a health pack. Even if I have to backtrack a little bit and go far back, I go for a health pack. And a little disclaimer, if you see me run into walls and stuff, that's because I was texting. My mom was telling me, how's the internet, blah, 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 because she just left. So, yeah, I was texting my mom because I'm that cool of a person. Playing Team Fortress 2 and texting my mom. But, yeah, health and rushing routes is a great way, the play style. That's the way I focus, that's the way my play style is really, revolves around the rushing routes. Flanking is a good way. If there's, a couple people left, 2 or 3, you can, if you follow your route a couple times, you flank them off, you run away, you can down 2 of them, and if the one guy's running away, you can just pretty much forget about your route, because there's no one there, so then you can find a different one, because you push them back even more, you probably captured that point, or what, if you're playing capture, capturing, the points or whatever it's called, I don't even know. You push them back, then you can find a different route. You'll see all the snipers coming back, all the heavies going up. You just keep rushing around them. During all that chaos, you'll get 1 or 2 kills, guaranteed, in that route. Excuse me. God, I gotta stop drinking soda. But yeah, so I hope my video helped you with the little knowledge I have about this game. I'm pretty good, I guess. I'm not MLG Pro. Call me a pub star, I guess, if you want. That's what people say to me when... if you play COD, you're playing Search, people are you're a pub star. You play Halo, you own a couple people, you're a pub star. Play MLG and get your EP really big, and then everyone will respect you. But I enjoy just playing public games with random people. It's a good way just to make friends and just have fun in general. Cause the only game I'd probably play competitive for is Street Fighter, cause I don't have to care about myself. There's no callouts. It's just the buttons. That's really it. It's only buttons. It's the only thing you need to care about. I like to be really focused when I play. So, call me a pub star. I'm a fucking pub star. I don't really care. This video is kind of wrapping up. This was a long commentary. If you're still with me, you get 6 internets for being a really good fan. Ryan will probably put his video out either today. Not Friday. I'm recording this on Thursday, so I'm thinking today. He'll probably put it out Thursday. If he hasn't, then he'll put it out Saturday. So, hope you enjoy this video. This last push is coming out. And if you want to hear just a quick overview, if you just skip to this area because you thought the video was too long, rushing routes, get health all the time. Well, not if you're at 121, but when you need health, get it. Fight battles that you know you're going to win. Default scout's really good. Scattergun is the best scout primary. Don't underestimate the pistol. And that's pretty much it, really. I'm Funky Popeye. Haven't commentated in a while, and see ya.